comprehension solving question. Today we will take the question number 12 for solving from 2023 paper. Right? Yes. 1 second. So yes, we are ready. So we'll read the question. Which one of the following statement best implies the most rational assumption that can be made from passage? So which assumption can we make from passage? That is what they're saying. We'll see what kind of assumptions we can at least look from question. Okay, option A, we are likely to spend more money on cure than prevention. So more money on cure, not prevention. This is what is the assumption that we can make. Option B, it is job of government to solve our environmental and public health problems. So whose job it is? Only government. They didn't mention only, but they're saying it's job of government. Okay. See, health can be protected even if environmental problems go on unattended. So even if you don't solve environmental problems, you can have healthy life is what they're saying. Okay. Option D, loss of traditional lifestyle and the influence of Western values led to some unhealthy ways of living. They are saying like unhealthy ways of living, some unhealthy ways, not everything, is because of some values like Western values. Okay, and traditional lifestyle. We'll see which is matching to the passage now. We'll read the passage. Environmental problems cause health problems. Yes. Substantial changes in lifestyle can reduce environmental or health problems. So if we can adjust to lifestyle, we can reduce this is what they are saying. But this idea appears almost impossible to adopt. So it is not possible. Yes, we can change, but it is impossible is what they are saying. With environmental problems, individual efforts can be perceived as having a negligible effect and therefore led to inertia. So it's not only individual problem, I mean environmental problem, but also we want individual effort. That's why it is kind of difficult. With health, on the other hand, individual choices can make the difference between life and death, literally. So individual choices are more important is what they are saying. And yet, bearing a few, there seems to be the same collective lethargy towards making their choices. But we are not making the right choices. Choices is what they are saying. Now we'll see. We are likely to spend more money on cure than prevention. They were not talking on money and all. So I preferably say this is wrong. It is the job of government. They didn't talk about whose job it is and all. Health can be protected even if environmental problems unuttered. They didn't say that, but we want to go with our choices is what they told. Loss of traditional lifestyle and the influence of Western values led to some unhealthy ways of living. So we didn't influence of Western values is kind of doubting that. So if you take this is also wrong, then everything will be wrong. So one we have to assume. Which I can assume this definitely I can't assume because government they didn't mention. So health can be protected even if they are not saying like don't utter the environmental. So this is definitely wrong. Now we left only two, whether like we are spending more on cure or prevention, that or whether traditional lifestyle and influence of Western values. So they were saying about our lifestyle also that we can change and we can do something, but we are not doing. That is also kind of correct, right? But money, I feel we didn't read anything on like we are more spending on this thing and all. So I'll go with option D as of now. So if you have another answer, I'll just cross check. Okay. So if we consider option D, we have to consider the point of Western influence, right? So that is not nowhere we spoke about, but we were speaking in the first line. That's the environmental problems cause health problems. Substantial changes in lifestyle can reduce. But we are not. It is impossible, is what they were saying. That means we are not able to prevent, is what they were saying. So in this we have two choices, option D or option A. I thought of going for option D because of traditional lifestyle, like they were speaking on lifestyle, but they didn't specifically mention traditional lifestyle, and they didn't specifically mention Western values at all. So in that case, it is kind of difficult question. We can go with A because we are focusing on prevention here. This is all for today.